So hey y'all, I'm back to do the Love and Hip Hop review. Yes, I am riding around and getting it. No. So I'm kind of gonna do episode 1 and episode 2. I can't remember what season this is. So many seasons. Gotta be like the 7th or something, I think. Basically, you know, the introductory to everyone. I can't wait for K Michelle to come back. She came back on the first or the second episode. But that's who I'm really waiting for. I'm waiting for K Michelle. I'm waiting for Jocelyn. Nope. I want to know what she has for every last one of these raggedy ass bitches. I really want to know what she got. That's what I'm waiting for. But it starts off with Mimi. She had, well, I can't remember what order it is. So I'm just going to tell you what I remember from episode 1. Mimi got a new boyfriend, Chris, who is a female, and she is going to throw a surprise party for Chris, and that's how she's going to introduce everyone that, you know, she's now playing for another team. Let's see, Scrappy and Young Jock got their own place together, which is probably a good thing, and they're both single and trying to stay single, which is another good thing, because I mean, really, you're not doing anything different. You're just not fucking over women in the process. So I applaud you, Scrappy. Yes, and Young Jock with all your baby mamas. Don't make no more baby mamas, please. Please stay single. Okay, use condoms. Okay, all right. And Kirk, Rashida, and Scrappy Mama D thing, they know Mama D is a fool. They know Mama D is a fool. When she came up in pressed with that damn bird's nest up out of her purse, talking about next time you lay another spoiled egg, you sit on it. Because all my eggs is 14 karat gold. You see Rashida's face? Rashida got a kick out of it. It's probably annoying, but Mama D is crazy, and everybody knows that Mama D is a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, so they just kind of laugh her off. But she still told her husband, and of course, he gonna go to the club and confront Scrappy, or the, you know, where his little event is like a fashion show. I forget the name of it, but I don't know if y'all know how I feel about how Young Jock dresses. He shouldn't be in no kind of modeling fashion, nothing. Because I'd be like, what the fuck do you have on, sir? What? What is it? But, yeah. Kirk confronts, oh, my bad. Kirk confronts, Scrappy about, excuse me, my eye itches. About, his mama coming up in the shop, causing a scene, or whatever, and Mama D gonna go, when you take a breath, I take a breath, and I feel it in my womb. And I was like, this bitch is a character. This bitch is a straight character. Scrappy, you know you can't tell your mama shit. You can't tell your mama a damn thing, because she gonna do what she wanna do. She gonna meddle all up in your business. That is your rider. That is your pit bull right there. Don't nobody go hard for Scrappy like his mama go hard for Scrappy. But yeah, Scrappy then asks Kirk, you know, did you even want to really come? And he was like, hell no, I didn't want to be there. Because Rashida is cool with Erica, his baby mama. So I can kind of feel why he wouldn't want to be in the middle of that, because you're friends with both of them and you know both of them. But if you're not going to do it, then just don't do it. Just be real and be like, you know, I'm not comfortable with that at that time. Don't leave him hanging. He's dependent on you. Don't know why. You're the only one he's dependent on. But, you know, I feel like maybe Rashida could have been on Erica's side and been stood by her, and then Kirk could have stood by you. I mean, Scrappy, you know? Like I'm talking to Scrappy. But yeah, what else happened? Oh yeah, okay. this new mafia family that Mona done picked up, she know how to find niggas that's going through some shit and need some money and will exploit themselves. I think her name is KK. She got this sons. All I can remember is Scrap's name because it reminds me of Scrappy, so it's easy to remember. I think the other dude's name is Rome, but honey, all around social media, they mugshots has been popping up. Have you seen that shit? KK got her sons to beat the shit out of her, I guess her youngest son's father. She convinced them to beat the shit out of him. And in the process, there's about to, I guess, was it Scrap, they said in the report? Well, one of the sons stuffed him in the trunk, right? Got pulled over by the police, and I think he had warrants or something. So they searched the car and they found this man badly beaten in the trunk. And they took him to the hospital. And he died. And I don't understand how they're not all still in jail for that. That's murder. You beat the shit out of him. He went to the hospital. He died. That's murder. So I feel like Mona got them because of this drama, you know, or whatever. But anyways, KK's best friend Tommy, she hooked him up with her son because she don't like her son's baby mama, Tierra. Y'all gonna need to get some new names because we already have a Tierra on Love and Hip Hop, okay? Just not, you know, Atlanta, but shit. We don't need two Tierras. But, KK tells Tierra, you know, I think it's something fishy. I think that he's messing with his baby mama again, and I don't like that bitch. So Tierra and messy ass Carly Red, I know this has to be Carly Red's, this is a Carly Red stamp on what the fuck they did. They went to the girl's nighttime job to scope her out and invited her to Mimi's birthday party. And it was asking the girl questions like, you know, where you from, who you know? Oh, okay, that's your baby daddy. She's like, oh, y'all together? And Tierra was like, when I want to, you know, and that pissed Tommy off. So Tommy went home, and when Tierra went home, she told Scrap all the people she met. And when Tommy's name popped up, that nigga was like out of there. He was gone. He was like, shit, I need to cover my tracks. Now, Scrappy is not cute by any means. He got that Jim Jones dirty look, you know, even though, to be honest, Jim Jones can pull it off better than him. So I guess that's an insult to Jim Jones. Dude looked like he need moisturizer. It looked like he needs to wash his hair, comb that shit, moisturize it. So I don't know why he got these bitches going crazy over him. He either got that bread but yeah, so he goes over to Tommy's house. She's all decked up in lingerie, and he was like, see, that's why, you know, I'm really with her. It's because she put it down and she a little psycho. Her psycho bitches got that good. So, but still, why cheat? I don't see the benefit of cheating. You see all this shit you gotta do just to cheat? Who wants to live that life? Who wants to live that life? Not me. And I think this episode ends off with, at Mimi's party, she introduces her boyfriend, Chris. And Tierra shows up, talking about she need new friends. She need new friends, so that's why she came to the party. And that's how that episode ends. So now episode 2, of course, it starts off where it left off at the party. And Tommy is asking Tierra all these questions like, so you got 2 jobs, so when do you have time to be a mother? And you know, all these like questions about her character and her parenting skills. And she's like, hold up, you act like you know my kids, like you know. And Tommy was like, I do know your kids because I know your baby daddy, and I know your baby daddy because I sit on his face every other night. And then they get up, Tierra throws a drink at Tommy, and Tommy pretty much whooped that ass, even though security kind of like swooped in. I mean, ass was everywhere. Like, we don't believe in wearing underwear at the club. We damn near in our 40s, because it ain't Well, maybe not Tierra, but I believe these bitches is up there in age. And we don't believe in wearing underwears at the club. Oh, all right. And let me read my notes. I did make a little note. Shane, I'm at a red light. Let me read them. Oh yeah. That's I mean when she was starting to. Oh, okay. So Tierra, all dramatic and shit, with her hand wrapped up, like, oh, she goes to Scrap in the studio, who is singing about being a dog, which is just so funny to me, because that's exactly what he is. And telling him, you know, who is this Tommy chick? I done fucked up my arm whooping this time. No, bitch. No. You didn't fuck her up, because not a scratch was on her. Not a wound. No, nothing. Just you. So you got your ass whooped. Telling him, have you fucked her? Oh, Scrap gonna be like, well, we had some dealings, you know. See, this is what happens when you fuck a nigga. When you fuck it. Not even just a nigga. When you fuck your baby daddy on and off and there's no title, this is how you get fucked up like that. You can't even be mad that he's been having some dealings, because sometimes he's your man and sometimes he's not. So you kind of put yourself in this predicament, which is kind of fucked up, because you have 4 children. So what are they gonna think of? What are they gonna think of this? This man in and out of your house, you fighting because he's messing with other women. I digress. So she goes, you know, oh, we need to have a meeting or whatever. I need to be there. You need to tell her that you ain't gonna be dealing with her no more, or you're not gonna see your son until you've made this right. Which is stupid, because you said you have 2 jobs to make ends meet. Why would you keep him away from him? Because from what he said, that he helps when you go to your second job, that he watches the kids. Like, y'all are co-parenting. Why would you stop that? There's plenty of women out there wish they could get some co-parenting. Like, he could be a great father. He could be a horrible ass boyfriend at the same time. Don't take away his ability to be a great father because he's fucking around on you. Just stop fucking with him. Just be like, you know what? Okay. You do you, boo. No. And I'ma do me. And y'all could be great co-parents. Why y'all gotta do all of that? Why? Let's see, I'm at another red light. Let me read my notes. Okay, so Scrap brings flowers. This is a funny part to me. Scrap brings flowers because like he tried to get stuff right, and he promised here that he would have a meeting with Tommy. Hold on, let me get over here. He promised Scrap promised Tommy that Scrap. Y'all need some new names. Scrap promised Tierra that they would have this sit down. So he goes over to Tommy's house. See how I almost messed up? I had to say it slowly so I don't mess up. Goes over to Tommy's house with roses and stuff. She picks up the roses, throws that shit down. He's like, but that was my money. No shit. I would have been like, I got a smart ass mouth. No shit. You bought that. Really? No, I just threw it on the floor. They having this argument or whatever, and she's all hard, rah. Can't nobody make me do what I don't want to do type shit. And then he was like, you know what, you kind of mad. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna let you cool off. And then she, let me walk you to the door. You know? And I'm just like, is this bitch psychotic? Or is this just horrible acting? Is she just not a great actress? I'm gonna hope that it's not a great actress. You know what? I actually don't know what is better. Her actually being psychotic for my enjoyment, for my viewing pleasure, or is she just a horrible actor and she's gonna get on my nerves later because her acting skills is just not up to par, you know? Fool me, bitch, fool me. What happens next? I think that's what happened next in that thing I said about Kirk. I think that happened in the second episode and I just got it confused, but whatever. We wrapping this all up together in a nice little bow. What else? Okay, so there's this fashion show or whatever. Tammy is like trying to scout models, and she comes across this model coming down the runway, D Smith. Yes, D Smith. And she was like, oh, I love her look. She looks like, I can't remember who she said she looks like, but she was like, yeah, I need her. And she asks her if she wants to be a model for her. But D Smith had a conversation with, what is this girl's name? Let me read my notes. What is her name? Betty Idol? Betty Idol. Oh my God. Betty Idol has this annoying voice, and she's really on here for that attention, because you can tell, because she starts off like, oh yeah, I'm working with scrap, we're not messing around though. D Smith had to, ask her, and your friends. If your friend had to ask you if you fucking him, you probably a hoe. So we just gonna put you in the whole category, because your friend already gave us the hint that you're a little thottish. But her voice is annoying, and she doesn't even know how to use big words in the right context. Like, I can't remember what she said, but I died laughing when I see that shit. And I'm gonna try to remember, so y'all can laugh with me. Go back and look at her confessionals when she's trying to go in on Tammy about her being irrelevant and fuck her, they're homophobes. Like, she was trying to tell D Smith. Waka Flocka had this interview, I think it was with Hot 97. I seen the interview. I don't really think he was trying to be homophobic. It's just the world is so sensitive nowadays. He is a straight heterosexual man, okay? He may tolerate or have tolerance or can understand or be cool with anyone who's gay, bisexual, lesbian, transgender, but he wants to see straight heterosexual families, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just like gay people like to see happy gay couples and transgender couples thriving and happy and in love, he want to see a man that's a man, that gets up. You can't hold somebody on for what their boyfriend or their wife or their husband or thinks. You can't. Everybody has their own mind. Judge them for who they are, not for the things that their significant other has said. That's all I'm saying. Well, let me see. Okay. Then it switches to KK telling Tommy why she hates Tierra. That basically Tierra set her up and she had to go on the run because, like I was telling y'all earlier, that little mugshot police report that I read about beating her husband and, him dying in the hospital, she said that she found out that Tierra was like, oh, your mom's old, it's okay, she could go to jail. And she was like, I had to provide for my sons. My sons were all in jail, and I was the one paying their court fees and putting money on their books and stuff. How was I going to do that if I'm in jail too? But now they out that she went on the run, so everything's straight. I'm still confused. I'm going to need more information. So if you have some more information, holla at me in the comment section, because I am curious than a motherfucker why no one is in jail, why no one has been convicted of murder when a man has died, been brutally beaten and died, kidnapped and everything, caught. I already talked about Kirk not wanting to be in the middle. Let me see. Okay, so D Smith, this is the end of episode 2. D Smith brings Betty Idol to meet with Tammy because she's kind of on the fence about modeling for her, but she was like, hey, my friend can, which I feel like is a setup for Mona. I smell a setup because Betty Idol already done expressed her hatred for Tammy. Don't even know the bitch. I mean, not bitch, I'm sorry, Tammy. I love Tammy. I feel like she's so beautiful and not like stick bone skinny. I just like to see a real woman with real curves. But anyways, they start bickering, going back and forth, and Betty, you're irrelevant because blah 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 blah. And Tammy was like, bitch, what? You're irrelevant. She was like, Google me, bitch. Tammy was like, you could Google me too. What the fuck does that mean? You can Google anybody. Shit, you could Google me and I'll pop up. Like, I'm with Tammy. Like, Google you. And what? And then she starts speaking Spanish. The little Betty Idol. She trying to be like Billy. Is it Billy Idol? Whatever. You're trying to sound famous, but you're not. She starts speaking in Spanish and must be talking shit. And Tammy reaches across that table, honey. And I can't wait for the next episode because apparently Tammy done made some connections and then ripped some hair. And I bet that bitch won't be talking so much shit anymore because Tammy done straighten her out. Hopefully. Hopefully she don't want round two. Well, that was it for my review. I hope you guys liked it, enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit crazy. It's in the car. I'm a little burnt from the sun. Had a weekend at the beach, then got a little crispy. But I'm going to try to do these videos every week. Bear with me. I'm gonna try to do my makeup tutorials too. I have a giveaway coming up. I know you guys are gonna enjoy it. If you love makeup, you're gonna be excited. So stay tuned. Bye.